Hey guys, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training with Bruno. Today we're going to lay off the real heavy structure and we're going to play games that'll add up to what we need for the obedience and other things. One of those things is I like to set a trigger, is what we call it. Actually have the dog be totally neutral and be very good. And then at the last second be able to say a word to him and come unglued protection-wise for barking, right? So barking is a big part of it. Him come up to me and say bark, and he barks and gets excited. It puts him in a different frame of mind and gets that excitement going. And I also want to trigger into the bad guy, but that's something that he has never had anything done with it. So I've got to teach him to bark first. So I'm going to put him on the flat collar. We're going to be building some frustration. And I'm trying to, there's several ways to come at this, but in this case, I am going to do this with the, just trying to convey the thought to him right away. Blibe. Good. In regards to the ball. So let's move this way and I'll kind of show you what I'm up to. Good. Good boy, Bruno. Good boy. Good. Good. Bruno. Oh, don't want to have it. Good boy. Good. Good. Don't let him have it. Frustration. Puss off. Puss off. Good boy. Puss off. Puss off. Good boy, Bruno. Puss off. Puss off, Bruno. Puss off. Come on, Bruno. Come on. Good boy, Bruno. Puss off. Good boy. Puss off. Got to get one little chirp out of him. Come on, let's go. Puss off. He was just, yes, good boy, good. He was just doing it. So we're trying to get him to understand that when he barks, he gets what he wants, right? We'll start it there. And there's a lot of ways to approach this. If you had a ball dropper or all kinds of little things, you can mark it. And then on you, I can kind of create frustration by pushing him off him, trying to get him excited and bark at me. But I've tried that several times. He's not giving it to me. So I'll start it here and then want to progress it to that later. Good boy. Out. Out. Good boy. Out. Good. Nope. Good. 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 Good boy. Press off. Yes. Good boy. Good. There you go. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Out. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. Good. You ready? Ready? Oh, good boy. Good. Yeah. Press off. Press off. Pass off. Pass off. Pass off. Yes, good boy. Good. There you go. Good boy. Good. There you go. Good boy. That's good. That's good. So conveying the idea of what I want, start out small and then build on it once you get it going, right? Good boy. Good. Pass off. Pass off. Good boy. You're going to break my thumb, you. Pass off. Good boy. Pass off. Yes, good boy. Good. There you go. Good boy. Good. Good boy. And then just do a little taste of it here and there. Keep playing the game and bring this in. And then after he starts to show you that he really understands what you want him to do, then you can take it to another spot and keep building it there. Again, he wasn't wanting to give it to me when I'm trying to hide the ball and tease him. So I had to do it with this first. We'll keep working on this. Bruno, out. Good boy, good. Good boy, good, good. That's my boy, good, yeah. Good boy, puss off, puss off. Yes, good boy, good. Good boy. Probably be better even putting him in a harness, but that would be a cue for the harness and protection that I can do it with a flat. Good, I've got him on the flat collar now. Good boy, good, yeah. Good boy, good. Puss off, puss off. Good boy, good. Good boy, good. Puss off. Yes, good boy, good. There you go. All right, so we'll consider that started. Good. And we'll keep coming back to it. Like I said, little spots, have some fun, put this little fun game into getting him to bark, and then telling him himself, he doesn't understand what's being going on. My voice tone changes. I'm hitting a little, excitement, right? Good. But he doesn't understand it yet. He will with time. Good. Out. Good, good. There you go. One more time. We're done with this. Good boy, good. Pass out. Pass out. Yes, good boy, good. There you go. Good boy. All right, we'll keep working on it. Good boy, good. And now we're going to go to the muzzle play. Like I said, we're just going to have some fun training today. Doing things that don't seem so much structure with healing at my side and all that other stuff. Out, out, nope. Good, good. All right, we're done. We're done. We're done with this because we're going to go to the muzzle. Off on me. Good boy. That's good. That's good. You ready? Ready? Are you? Are you ready? Ready? Good boy. Good. Good. Oh, good. Nope. Come on. I'm just kind of testing out where his back end awareness is. I kind of dropped it because I'm in working on so many other things. Good, good. There you go. Good boy. Good. That's our boy. Good. Yeah. Good, good. Yes, good boy. Good. There you go. Come on, come on. Nope, come on, come on. Come on. Yes, good boy. That was good. That's good. Jackpot, and we're done. All right, we're going to go into the muzzle. Still working on this one. Like I said, I don't know if he's going to be ready for it by the time of our event, but at least this gives me a incentive to get him into the muzzle and training. Now, I wanted to bring him out today, but there's all kinds of different muzzles used for all kinds of things. Maybe I'll go over it with Oscar and those guys. It would be a good presentation to make. I've got a basket weaved. I've got this. I've got the other one, Baskerville muzzles that I use for my biting dogs, the plastic ones. Every muzzle is designed for different things. This one's called the Ram muzzle, put out by Elite Canine. There's all kinds of companies out there, but this is a well-built one. Too small for him in a general sense. But there's a hard bar. Oops, sorry about that. There's a hard bar. Here I am talking to the screen and not getting... All right. Let me do this again. So this is your basket muzzle. Excuse me, a ram muzzle is what they call it. They call that because the dog's got a hard metal piece that's been sewed into this. So when he hits the decoy, that's going to give him protection and be more forceful and slam into the decoy on their muzzle hits, right? We're using this in this context for this muzzle, and these type of muzzles we're using for bite work and protection, right? And this is more personal protection. It teaches the dog to use their body and to be forceful in there because you take away their mouth, right? Couché. And then you don't have to have any equipment, so you can get away from equipment orientation as well. So there's a reason we use this. But I'll go through it another time. I've done a video on it before, talking about all the different muzzles and their different uses and why we would buy one muzzle versus another muzzle, right? There's another one I've got in the truck that's well known in the protection dog field. That's a weave, a basket weave that comes from Germany. Gives the dog a lot more air, a lot more ability to breathe. And I remember talking to David, and he was at Alderhorse, and he was telling me that's his favorite muzzle. They carry him there at Alderhorse. And the reason is because he got plenty of breathing room, because one of the biggest things you got to worry about is these guys having a problem getting heat exhaustion and going down on you because they're stuck in this muzzle. And if you notice, this ram muzzle doesn't have much breathing area. It's got a few holes on the side, and that's about it, right? So you got to be very conscientious and aware of the fact that if you do nose work or you're sending the dog into a building, it's probably one of the most strenuous things physically on a dog, using his nose and really sniffing and trying to find the bad guy, you know, searching for the bad guy. And you have him in a muzzle for the decoy's protection and also the work in general. But you got to be very careful that the dog doesn't overextend himself and get heat exhaustion, right? So we don't leave this on. And this would be what I would be worried about with him, because this is actually a little bit too small for him. It doesn't have as much nose room. And so he's right up on the end of this. It wouldn't really be a good muzzle to keep working with and for extended periods of time because it doesn't have the breathing space. Whereas that basket weave muzzles out of Germany, they have all kinds of breathing space, right? It makes it a little bit more viable when you're doing that kind of work, trying to send the dog into the building and doing the work that you're doing. So we'll talk about it more as we go along. I'll bring a bunch of muzzles out and we'll maybe have a session on just that. Good boy, Bruno. Yep, good boy, good. There you go, good. All right, so I was sending them to the table. Let's do that today. We'll do the old send them to the table and back out again. Good boy. So I'm still pushing, right? I'm pushing him away from me with the stem collar, but I'm not using the stem collar as much because I don't need to. Yep, come on. Bruno, come on. Boy, good. Are you ready? Are you ready? Good boy. You ready? Oh, good boy, good. That's my boy, good. And if you listen to my voice tone, you hear all kinds of tones and attitude in it. And that's what gets into that emotional states of mind with a dog. You hear me talking about all the time: excitement, correction tones, praise tones. And the praise tones come in a multitude. Like right there, I was getting, you ready? Oh, you ready? Oh, good boy, good. See, hear it? All right. Learn to play your voice like a fiddle is what I always try to tell my customers. Good boy, Bruno. Come on, Bruno. You ready? Come on. Oh, good boy. Good. He says, I'm ready, Dad. Good. All right. Oh, yeah. Nope. Foos. Body language said foos, and my language, verbiage, said a different thing. Good. Bruno. Up. Good boy. Good. Couché. Good. Yes. Good boy, good. Yeah, good boy, good. There you go. Good boy, good. All right, good. A lot less of a pause on this one. I'm just going to let him touch the table and come back in. Good boy, good. Good. Bruno, up, up. Yes, good boy. Yeah, good boy, good. There you go. Good boy, good boy. Keep that excitement up, and you get a lot of speed and elasticity, intensity running to that table because he expects the next thing, right? Out. Good. Good boy. Foos. Good. You ready? Ready? Up. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Good. Yeah. Good boy. Good. Yeah. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Good. All right. Good boy. And you can use this type of same thing with blinds, all kinds of stuff. If you think about how much intensity those dogs have going after that blind, this is the sort of thing they're doing to create that behavior. Out. Good. Good. You ready? Good boy. And I haven't hit the collar at all. I don't need it right now. Good. Up. Yay. Good. Good boy, Bruno. Up. Yes. Good boy. Good. There you go. Good boy, Bruno. Good boy. That's good. That's good. All right. We're going to back up. Out. Bruno. Out. Good. And what I'm doing, I'll show you here. See if I can get you to see this camera. You're seeing the table, but you're not seeing me. So here's me on this side. Good boy, Bruno. Hopefully I'm on the camera. Good. Bruno, out. Good. Nope. Boos. Good, good. Bruno, up. Nope, nope. All of a sudden he's balking. Good. Nope, come on, come on. You ready, ready? Up. Good boy, good. Nope, nope. Up, up. Good, good. Yes, good boy, good. There you go. And look at my voice tone, how much emphasis I had in what I was trying to get him to do. He stopped at the table. He didn't want to go all the way. So I had to basically use body language, voice tone, and everything to keep that excitement up and get him to do what I wanted, which is got to be on the table. Hup is hup. It's not halfway hup. Good. It's not halfway and then stop before you hit the table. Good. Good boy. Out. Good. Out. Good. There's a lot of other concepts that you can do with the same kind of an attitude of push-pull. Good boy. Good. And we might get into that this weekend with Oscar. Who knows? Good. Bruno. Hup. Nope. Nope. Robbing him what he wants, right? You want this? Huh? Good. Bruno. Hup. Yes. Good boy. That's a good boy. Good. There you go. Good boy, Bruno. All right, we're done. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, working with Bruno. Talk to you later.